It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thanks for staying with your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso. You're in for your dose of Feel Good for the morning. Thank you for that. Now, this story is incredible. Born in India and raised in Nigeria and South Africa, the acting bug bit actress Ayushi Chhabra when she first acted in a 48-hour film project title after graduating with a broadcast journalism degree, and then she was hooked. Gaining experience as a presenter, she then set to jet off to Hollywood 6 years ago, and she hasn't looked back since. And now living in and succeeding in LA, of course, we know is not easy, Zoe. We hear the stories all the time of how difficult it is, but she tackles it all with the brightest smile on her face, and you'll see how pretty it is. Ayushi joins us now via video call to share more about her life's journey and acting career in Hollywood and possibly beyond. Ayushi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on. It's so great to talk to you guys. Yay.
You're so beautiful, and I love your story.
No, thank you.
I'm thinking of that song from Miley Cyrus, like hop on a plane to LAX. I wanted to know from you, a lot of people have this, the starry-eyed dream of going to Los Angeles, but from your perspective, when you moved there, how soon into arriving there would you say you started receiving booking opportunities and work?
So, when you move to a new country, the first and most important thing is to settle, to feel more grounded. So the first thing I had to do was get a visa, find a comfortable home, make sure I can afford 2 meals a day. And then once I was a little bit more settled in, I hit the ground running. And the very first job that I applied for, I was very lucky to get it. And it was a commercial for Motorola. But has the journey been smooth ever since? Definitely not, but it's been worth it.
That's the thing, Ayushi. The journey isn't always smooth. I think that everyone knows that one of the most daunting parts of being in Hollywood entertainment is the audition process, which can be tough. How does one land an audition for a TV commercial like you did, or a movie role? And what are your ultimate tips and tricks for everybody out there who's watching who actually has to go through auditioning at some point?
Absolutely. If this is something you'd like to pursue, I think that you need to have a burning desire in your belly that every morning when you wake up, you want to book an acting job. Because if you don't have that, then don't do it, because there's a lot of rejection. It's a constant hustle. But if you do want to act, and if you do want to land an audition, the first thing is to get a really good agent, or just any agent, because they have access to the best jobs. And I think to get a good agent, it's important to have a good headshot and a good resume. I think a headshot can really make or break someone's career. So, invest in that, find someone who can truly grab your essence. And yeah, I had the same headshot for 3 years, and it opened many doors for me.
Oh, well, those are some powerful headshots. I love that. And thank you so much for sharing these wonderful tips. I know there are a lot of people watching now, myself included, that have had these thoughts of, how do you break into an industry like that? But you landed your first role in American television in the popular series Star Trek Picard, portraying the alien Pal alongside the iconic Sir Patrick Stewart. What was that whole experience like for you?
That one opportunity transformed my career. After years and years of auditioning and going from, just one casting office to another, the universe finally opened a door for me, and thank God for that. I actually still remember my audition process. I didn't even know that I was going in for Star Trek. No one told me. It was for confidentiality reasons. No one revealed the name of the project or the name of the character. I didn't even know I was going to be playing an alien. And I just went in, did the audition. The next day, I was in Hollywood. How cliche. In Hollywood. And I get a call from my agent, and she said, "You booked Star Trek and you're playing a pregnant alien, and I need you in hair and makeup immediately. And they're going to be giving you a large forehead and wild ears and these classic trademark Romulan eyebrows." And I was like, okay, sign me up. So yeah, that's an experience I'll never forget.
A pregnant alien.
That is so amazing. How do you even prepare yourself to go into an audition not knowing what they're actually looking for?
They just give you blind sides. So it could be just any scene. And I was just told the name of the character is Penny, and that this is a project for television. So that's the only preparation I had. And I just went in, knew my dialogues, and did the audition. Didn't think twice about it. Went back to work, had lunch. Next day, my life changed. So.
I love it. And here you are today, you're starring in a Telugu language film. It's called 919, which is set for a global release pretty soon. Being Indian born, but spending most of your life outside of India, how was that experience like? What was it like for you to have to learn your lines and perform in the language Telugu? And how are you hoping it sets you apart from everybody else, but also sets you up for a career in Bollywood?
Honestly, whether it's Bollywood, whether it's South African, the cinema industry here, or whether it's Hollywood, my goal as an artist is to be global and to do as much as I can. And for the Telugu film 919, to me, it's such a great challenge to really stretch yourself as an artist, to learn a new language or to transform physically, as I did for Star Trek. So for me, it was just, this was me immersing myself in my greatest artist dreams. So I loved it, and I hope I continue to get more opportunities to really step out of my comfort zone.
But you've got such a bubbly personality. Those opportunities will definitely be there for you. And I mean, I know it's taken a lot of hard work to get to where you are, but from the outside, your life truly sounds like something out of a storybook. And coincidentally, you are busy writing one. Is that true?
That is true, and it would be such a waste of experience if I didn't share it with the world. I think moving away from family and living in a country that is so far away, and with the career that I have that's so full of ups and downs, there's just so much content there.
Ayushi, your story is big, it's bold, it's inspiring, and you have made some groundbreaking moves along the way. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to chat to us about all of this and take us through your journey.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you so, so much.
Love it.
Now, we hope Ayushi's story has given you the inspiration to strive for your dreams, and we cannot wait to see what she achieves next.
Absolutely.